Hello, brothers and sisters. In a shocking move, the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, has rejected Bill Gates' Malaria mosquito deal, calling it a Trojan horse designed to snag foreign control into Africa. While the world claps for innovation, Traore says no to secret agendas hiding behind charity and mask. What does this mean for Africa's future? Stay with me in this video where we are going to share the truth behind this story. Welcome.
For years, malaria has been one of Africa's deadliest killers. Every year, hundreds of thousands of people die, especially children. So when scientists, with funding from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, announced a bold idea, releasing lab-made mosquitoes designed to reduce malaria, some people celebrated it as a miracle. The project, led by a group called Target Malaria, wanted Burkina Faso to be the testing ground. Their plan? Release genetically modified male mosquitoes that don't bite. These mosquitoes would breed with wild ones, slowly reducing malaria-carrying populations. On paper, it sounds like a solution. But in reality, it raised more questions than answers. The Burkinabe government has now said, stop. No more experiments, at least for now. Why? Because the people demanded answers. Communities were worried. What if these lab mosquitoes mix with nature in ways nobody can control? What if they cause new diseases? And there's a deeper question: why is Africa always chosen as the laboratory? Why not release these mosquitoes in Europe, or America, or the very countries funding the project? Burkina Faso's decision is not just about science, it's about dignity, sovereignty, and the right to protect the people from unknown risks. Across Africa, this decision has sparked a fiery debate. Some say the government did the right thing, that Africa must never accept experiments that could harm future generations. Others argue, if malaria kills millions, shouldn't we try every option? But here's the reality: Africa has always been the testing ground for foreign ideas. From pharmaceutical trials to agricultural experiments, history has shown us too often that Africans carry the risks while outsiders collect the data and profit. This is bigger than just mosquitoes. It's about who decides Africa's future. Should it be African governments, African scientists, and African communities? Or should decisions be made in foreign boardrooms, then tested on African soil? Many are now asking, instead of releasing lab mosquitoes, why not invest in Africa's own solutions: clean water, stronger health systems, mosquito nets, and local research labs? Why not trust African brains to fight African problems? This rejection by Burkina Faso is a powerful message: Africa is not a dumping ground for experiments. Africa is rising, questioning, and demanding respect. Stopping one project doesn't mean Africa stops fighting malaria. It means we choose how we fight. Solutions are already here. Strengthening local health systems. Training more African scientists. Investing in housing and clean environments. Using traditional knowledge alongside modern science. When Africa controls its own fight against malaria, the solutions will not only save lives but also protect dignity and sovereignty. So, was Burkina Faso right to reject Bill Gates' mosquito project? Many say yes, it's better to pause, question, and protect the people than to rush into the unknown. What do you think? Should Africa allow experiments like this, or should we build our own path forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.
Yes, welcome back, brothers and sisters. The time for Africa to treat our people, the time for Africa to consume what we produce is now. What Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing is not just about rejecting, it's about sovereignty. It's about awakening Africans that we cannot rely on other people. We cannot depend on individual person in Europe to fight for our diseases. We have responsibilities as Africans to fight for these challenges. We cannot depend on single man. So just imagine if a day will come and Bill Gates say, I'm not going to help you, what we can do. So we need as Africans to start thinking beyond that. This man, he has maybe, okay, it's just a charity. What when he will say that from now and then I'm not going to help you? The same we saw when Trump came in and said no more aid, no USAID will go to Africa. So I think we need to be prepared. What Captain Ibrahim Traore is doing is to prepare the people of Burkina Faso to be independent, not to depend on these foreign companies or foreign NGOs. So I'm very happy because even before this coming of these issues, we have survived. We have seen during a pandemic when these powerful nations refused to supply medicine to African states or African nations, we survived. So even here, we need to survive also. So Captain Ibrahim is right. And if this thing is true, I congratulate President Traore. I know some political leaders are clapping, saying Bill Gates is coming to help us. But we have to know that no one is in Europe, in America, in China thinking about your health. No one. People are thinking about how they can make money. And this is just a business. And this is just a control. And you saw when African leaders went to the Ticket 9 just last week. This week, not last week, this week, African leaders were in Japan, Yokohama. You saw Bill Gates was there. So Bill Gates is looking opportunities to do businesses. And that's why he has initiated this project. So I'm very happy to see also on the sector of food, Captain Ibrahim Traore has rejected imports of food. Right now, Burkina Faso is producing their own fishes. You can see in this video, these are fishes being harvested in Burkina Faso. No more imports of fishes. You know, sometimes Africa with all these water bodies, we have rivers, we have lakes, we have seas, we have oceans, and yet we are still consuming external fishes. We are importing fishes. It is a shame on us. This is a very shameful thing that Africans, we cannot produce our own medicine. We cannot produce our own goods. And yet we are saying we are educated than our ancestors. Our ancestors didn't went to Europe to seek help. They survived. They tried to do everything to survive. We, the current generation who we are saying we are so educated, what are we doing for this continent? Instead of looting this continent, instead of being chained in our minds. And Captain Ibrahim Traore is trying to unchain Africans' mind. Many of us, we have colonial mindset. We think that we cannot survive without other people, without the Western world. This is a shameful thing. And I know that those who will blame Captain Ibrahim Traore for these steps, there's no shortage of perpetrators, shortage of betrayers. We have no shortage of people who are being used, betrayers. We have a lot of betrayers. But this is awakening Africans. Because even before coming of this thing, Africa, we were survived. And what we need to do is Africans to find our own ways of fighting malaria, fighting cholera, and these things, diseases. We can. So families, friends, fellow Africans, as I said, it is not about only the issue of mosquito deals, or this genetically mosquito deal, also in food. As I said, right now, Burkina Faso, they are harvesting their own fishes, natural fishes, very delicious. Not these plastic fishes that we are being importing to this continent. It is a shame thing that we are consuming plastic fishes, while we have water bodies like rivers. We have River Niger, River Nile, we have River Congo, River Zambezi, River Nile, Rufiji, lot of rivers. If you go on the map, you can see lot of rivers. We have Great Lakes, we have Lake Victoria, we have Lake Tanganyika, we have Lake Nyasa, that's calling in Malawi. We have Lake Chad, we have Lakes Kyoga, Natron, we have Lake Turkana, a lot of lakes, and yet we are still consuming plastic fishes. So Captain Traore is awakening Africans. So brothers and sisters, if you like this video, please share. If you have liked the video, and like and share this video to other Africans so that they can get this powerful message, and tell them no one can bring us back into slavery. We are moving forward into revolutions. So brothers and sisters, thank you for being part of this movement. Thank you for being part of this conversation. Thank you for liking our video. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Your message is very important to us. Thank you for everything that you have done, because we are here to share what is so good from our motherland, from Africa. We are telling our own stories. Once upon a time, the former Prime Minister of Congo, Patrice Emery Lumumba, said the time will come when Africa will write its own history. Yeah, here. Lumumba is here. You know, if you look behind me, that these African leaders. So have Traore, this one have Mandela, have Gaddafi, Nyerere, Marshall, have Sankara. So Magufuli here, have Kenyatta, Stephen Bantu Biko. I have, of course, P.L.O. Lumumba here, and many others. So I'm just harvesting the wisdom from these great leaders of Africa. So after that, my dear lovely family, let me salute you and say thank you. Have a nice time. See you next time.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make African great. Thank you, freedom. Thank you, Africa.